Vibez.
Everything's great, man. How y'all feeling?
Man, we doing good, man. How about you, bro?
Hey, man, I'm all right, man. I know y'all guys talking about these Braves, and it has been a few disappointing games, here and there. But at the end of the day, man, just like how it says right here on the graphic here, since 24-16 since starting 0-7,
I'll
and when
take it.
we started 0-7, I was like, look, man, long season.
Yeah,
This is a winning franchise, regardless. Even though we need to have more hardware than what we have, but
hmm
regardless, we are a winning franchise. We're held to a standard. So I knew that these guys would be able to bounce back and at least get into the 500 or above 500 range, which they
hmm
have now. And it's the first quarter of the season. We're now getting into the second quarter. And again, if
for
the
sure.
second quarter can go better than the first quarter and continue like to continue that consistency, I
hmm
believe these Atlanta Braves, we're not even going to be talking about the 0-7 start, except for if we're talking about making the playoffs, and then we'll be like one of the first teams to do that.
Well,
So
yeah, and on
yeah,
top of that, bro, I think the more we get away at each day we get away from the 0-7 start, the
mhm.
more happy and satisfied we should get. Now, they're
Right.
like I said, sometimes they can be bipolar. Sometimes a team, but we got the pieces. We got Strider coming back.
Yeah,
We got Acuna coming back.
right.
And hey, like I said a little bit ago, Smith Schauber, lights out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Holmes doing his thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the small things that we got to take care of. And how about, what I'm saying, Matt Olson? I mean, Olson doing his thing that weekend. Drake, Drake Baldwin, dog. Come on.
You see why they didn't want to put him in any
But,
trades as far as Drake Baldwin.
shout out to Double A. Shout out to Double A. Shout out to Anthopoulos, bro, because now it makes perfect sense, dude. So for sure, I definitely agree with what you said, dog.
Yeah, man. And then, like to your point about when you were saying about Spencer Strider, and I see, of course, he was activated. The thing about it, him being activated, Ronnie coming back,
hmm
so these Braves can really hit a stride, man. Like it's like all we have to do is just be patient. Now, I understand about the bullpen. I ain't gonna lie to you. The other day with Aaron Bummer, that whoo
Ooh,
boy.
Jesus Christ, bro. Oh,
And people I be making jokes and stuff like that, but I be for real, man. When I be seeing certain names, I just be like, and it just like, come on, man, because that's exactly what it was, his last name, you
yeah.
know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, man.
Which Braves pitcher stresses you out before you answer that, we got to do some housekeeping. Robert Blackman says, "Good evening, gentlemen." Hey, Robert, how you doing? Michael says, "Shout it!"
Shout it!
What up,
Oh
Mike?
We got
yeah.
Chris Davis in the house. I played softball with this guy way back when. I
Hey,
played softball with this guy
that's
back
what's
when
up.
I had a waist. Chris, how you doing, man? Chris says, "Kimbrough, can he solidify the bullpen?" He can't be any worse than Montero right now, Chris. I don't know.
Bro.
And look, Chris coaches
And
baseball,
Delos
so
Santos.
I did a show with Chris
hmm
last year sometime. So Chris knows baseball,
Right.
but to your point, Chris, he can't be any worse than Montero. We got Auntie Pam here tonight. Hello, fellas.
Hey,
Everybody,
Auntie.
Pam.
Pam, what's going
Happy
on?
Monday.
Pam.
Happy
Happy
one.
Monday
Happy
to you as
Monday.
well.
All right, so guys, we won the weekend series. That's great. We should have swept them, but here's the thing, right? You can't throw Iggy and what Blewett and everybody that we threw on. You can't throw them every night. At some point, if they go 3-4 days in a row, these guys are going to have to be down. So to me, what we have to focus on, and right away, we might need to look at acquiring some bullpen help. Now, I don't know how realistic that is. I
Mm.
know that David Robertson, I believe, is still out there and unsigned.
Mm.
David Robinson is the guy. He pitched with the Mets last year. Boy, he pitched with the Mets before. I don't know who he played for last year, but he's got a wicked curveball. I mean, an unholy curveball. It's like a curveball and a sweeper and the run in one. It starts in California, ends up in Georgia. That's how much
Right.
it. And I don't know, guys, but to me, this bullpen is the one thing that's got to shape up. Hitting's coming along. Now we're
Mm-hmm.
not hitting home runs, but we've changed our approach and we're putting the ball in play, and it's working, right,
Right,
guys? The
right.
Braves are the 10th. The Braves have the 10th most hits in the league right now.
Right.
When When we started 0-7, we were a far cry from that. So
Of
we
course.
are doing the work and we are getting there, guys. And to
Mhm.
Chris's point, we are 24-16 since an 0-7 start. Strider's activated today. Acuna should be back by the Padres series.
Mhm.
Things
Right.
are getting interesting in Atlanta. But let me ask you this. When Acuna comes back,
Mhm.
and I know we've discussed, I know Deboe and I have discussed this over and over. And Chris, I know you and I have discussed it, but
Mhm.
it's going to be a big thing. In about a week, it's all anybody's going to be talking about. I like Verdugo. I do.
Right.
But I can't take Eli out of the lineup. Number one, his defense is
Not
better.
whatsoever. Not at all. I agree.
I can't take him out of the lineup. Chris, I know how Deboe feels. Give me your thoughts on this. When Acuna comes back, who's got to go? Verdugo or Eli
Mm.
White?
See, now this is tough for me because we got to give a shout out to Alex Verdugo.
Yeah, we
Because when
do.
he came
For
up,
sure.
it was a shot in the arm. It was almost like a shot. You remember that movie Crank? It was almost like with
Yeah,
Jason Statham.
Jason
It was
Statham,
almost
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, right.
That shot. That's exactly what we needed. And we started, winning more games. He even won us a game on a walk off. So Alex Verdugo, I want to give him a shout out. But again, the things that Eli White can do and has been doing, and of course, we're not even talking about Nick Allen. He's not going anywhere. But just the whole thing, like I said, with Eli White, it's going to be hard to sit Eli White for me because of the defense. Verdugo, again, he's helped us out, but of course, Kong is coming back, so somebody's got to sit down. And if I have to pick today, if they were
That's
saying, "Hey, pick one," I'm gonna have to sit Alex Verdugo.
It's going to and I hate it. You know what I
I
mean?
do,
But
I do,
Right.
it's a good
I
problem
really
to
do.
have. Fellas, it is what it is.
No, I totally agree with what Chris said. I'm not saying Eli White for, and I made a hot take. You know what I'm saying, to a couple of friends. I think it made, you know what I'm saying, to you guys too. To this
Mhm.
point, it can be argued that Eli White is an MVP of the team right now.
I mean, it can be argued about that. I
We'll
see where you're
argue
coming
that.
from with that.
Or,
I
or,
see where you're
or
coming from with that.
or Verdugo, because Verdugo, when Verdugo got here,
Right.
is when we started winning, to be
No,
honest.
that's
Now,
serious.
it's
Right. That's
it's
very true,
sad.
bro.
It's sad that even though he might be the MVP, he about to sit his ass down when
Yeah,
Acuna
you
gets
got
there.
to. I
But it
mean,
is
Yeah,
what it
you
is.
don't
since
have
he
to.
got
Yeah.
brought up,
It,
I mean, Verdugo has 28 hits and has 14 runs. As far as the RBIs, he's dropped in 9, and again,
yeah.
that's just in a short amount of
It,
time. So again, like he
yeah,
was saying,
true.
that's
Hey,
on.
for sure, Chris. True that. But most of that production came on the front end,
Of
as
course,
opposed to
of
the
course.
back
Oh,
end.
I'm
As opposed
not
to the back
denying
end.
that.
Towards the
Not
back end,
denying that.
he's cooled off.
Yeah.
Eli White's been more consistent. Period.
Yeah.
That's
Fact,
all I'm. Yeah.
fact,
So
And Eli
fact. I
can
mean,
do
yeah,
more. So Eli can hit your home run every now and then. Eli can also bunt. He can get on base. He can make.
he can
He can
steal
do.
bases.
Right.
still
He
bases exactly. Yeah.
can do the little things. Right. And I
Mhm.
just, you know what I mean. But again, you never know what Snit's gonna do. So we'll see. Chris Davis says De Los Santos is trash. You know what?
Man,
I'm
listen,
not going to call any Braves player trash, but what I
bro,
would say is
he
now De
needs to
Los
work on it.
Santos is good every now and then. He's not, but Montero is the one to me that's got to go. Like
Yeah,
I've
you gotta
seen
sit
one
him
too
down.
many.
Yes, sir.
I've seen one too many where it's like, and the sad part is when these guys are on. These guys are on. Montero was a part of Houston's bullpen a couple of years ago,
Hmm.
and he wasn't bad. But again, when you're talking about pitching in the bullpen, that's a very volatile situation. So just because you were good 3 years ago, guess what? That doesn't mean you're good now. Father Time is cruel.
Let me
Auntie
ask you
Pam,
guys.
Hey, fellas, my man, my beautiful grandmother, rest her soul, said all the time. I can't say it better. Time brings about change.
it does.
Hey, no, that's true.
Amen.
Time
Amen.
definitely. I got a question for you guys though.
What you got?
Do you see anywhere to where, let's say Marcel Ozuna, he gets a day off, right?
Mm.
And can you see Ronnie possibly going to the DH when Marcel Ozuna is on days off, and then Verdugo and Eli White will take over the outfield on days like that?
I can see that. Yeah. I can see that. But the
Just
thing about it is, quite candidly, Ozuna's probably the most consistent guy we have.
that's why I asked that. That's why
Right.
I asked that, because
I
you
mean,
got a consistent player. But at the end of the day, I mean, guys are going to get days off here and there. And then I'm thinking about it because you may want to preserve Ronnie. They're being as careful as they can with Ronnie. Shoot, really, I feel like it's going to be like that all season.
oh yeah,
So
put him
Oh,
in.
really?
and he's
That's
not going to like it, but he's going to have to respect it. And
Yeah,
at the same time, that's why I'm getting that from, because I'm trying to figure out. I mean, baseball years, you're not old, especially as a hitter at the age of 34. But I'm
right.
just thinking about, would the Braves want be interested in doing something like that? Kind of like preserving both players, especially like for a playoff run potentially.
Hmm.
And so you would have a fresher Ronald and a fresher Ozuna when you comes for the other playoffs, and then you still, not just completely just shelving Verdugo, I'm saying, completely, you
Right.
know, and just to give the opportunity, just throwing some ideas right there.
So right for sure. But both. So from what I hear from both of y'all both in favor of when you say preserving Ronnie, not playing him every day.
no. I'm not saying that. What he's
Right.
saying is he's saying every now and then sitting
Sending him.
Ozuna
Mhm.
and letting Ronnie DH. But the problem with that, Ozuna's been our most consistent hitter. Like
He has.
I think
Right.
the person that's going to benefit the most when Ronald comes back is Ozuna.
It's Ozuna. Yeah.
I really,
Absolutely.
honestly, look, Matt Olson is starting to heat up now. And Mama, there go
Yeah.
that man again. You get the big fella going. You
Mhm.
get Matt going. You
Mhm.
get Acuna coming back now. Hey, man, we can go on the run. The
Right.
only perceived weakness that I see right now is about 2 or 3 pieces in that bullpen. And if
Yep.
we can figure that out, hey, man,
Mhm.
we can do anything we want to do.
Right.
King Richie
Right.
says, fellas,
And
what's good?
what up, King Rich?
Good
And shout out to the
team.
Braves,
Good
man. For the
recruit.
past 15 games, they hold the best record in MLB. 15. I mean, I'm sorry, at 10-5.
Yeah,
Right, bro.
and they got the best ERA. You're on to something, Deboe, because they got the best ERA in the league the past 17 games. So you're
Right.
absolutely right. King Richie says, what's good? Deboe says, what up, Mike and Rich? Yuri, my man, Yuri.
Yuri, what,
Good,
dude? What's going on, Reed? What's
What's
up?
up,
good
Yuri?
family.
Yuri is that dude. If you don't know now, you know. Yuri is that guy, totally about that life, and how some people are pretentious and pretenders. Nah, man,
Man, all I know is, man, Yuri eat like a king, dude.
Yuri is a king. Yeah, we're
He
gonna
has to
find
be.
that out.
Yuri
Yuri is
eat, man. He eat like a king, man. Shoot, for
Hey,
real.
hey, Yuri's at every event, at every sporting event. Yuri is that guy, and he's my guy. What up, Yuri?
Yes, sir.
He says, "What's good? Braves are looking good lately. Should have swept both the Nats and Red Sox, though." Agreed.
Yeah.
Chris says Platoon White and Verdugo. I don't have an issue with that, and more than likely, that's probably what Smith's going to do. He'll
Right.
probably take a hot hand, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
But at the same time, my question, Chris Davis, do
Yeah.
you want White out of lineup for Purdue? And I see, I see, both are interchangeable. I totally get it. I
Yeah,
totally get it. But as
Yeah.
far as production purposes, I would rather have Eli White in there on a more constant basis to produce the run stealing, like you say a little bit of T Will, the stealing bases, overall defense. Verdugo, like I said a little bit ago, if you look at the first half since he's been with us, and second half, the
Mm-hmm.
front end lights out. Second
Yeah.
half, not so much. So we gotta look at that as well. Whereas Eli White, like I touched on a little bit ago, he's been a little more of not a little more, way more consistent. So
Right.
yeah. He's honestly Eli's having the season of his life.
Eli's doing things none of
Yeah.
us thought he would do.
Right.
The book of
He's having
Eli White.
the season of his
The
life.
book Eli White, yes sir,
Like,
Chris.
I'll tell you something. Next year, I don't know. Well, wait, I don't know his contract situation.
Right.
But if he is a free agent, that he's earning some money. I don't know his contract situation. Robert Blackman and Chris says occasional day off for Big Bear DH. Robert
Just saying.
Blackman says the coach will switch hit and play them both, or switch players and play them both.
Mm.
Josh Gillum, Josh, how goes it, man? Ozuna got to start playing in the outfield. So, oh my God,
Hey,
no, Josh,
he's-
bro,
no,
he's
Josh
joking.
Dillon, you must be a
He's
Mets.
joking.
You must be like a Mets fan or
He's
something, bro.
joking.
Josh, no. So what? He may not know. So Josh, Ozuna's arm is basically
It's
going to
broke.
be
It's
surgery.
broke.
Yeah,
His arm is broke.
it's done. His
He can't
shoulder's
throw.
done.
Yes,
He
sir.
can't throw. Ozuna in the outfield is a nightmare at this point in his career. The only position Ozuna could probably play would be first base.
First base.
But
Yep.
his arm is gone.
First base.
Bro, Ozuna in the outfield be like Michael Jordan outfield playing for the Birmingham Burns.
Oh man.
And
But
honestly, it may be worse than that, to be honest.
and you know what, guys? Shout out to Josh because he posted something that I threw out there last week, and you guys just ridiculed me and gave me all kinds of hell. Or can we play Murphy and Baldwin together? When I said maybe we throw him in the left field, but I digress.
Hey, well, I mean, I know I remember you saying that about left field. Remember, I was saying maybe DH with him, Drake Baldwin going forward. But that I feel like that would happen if Ozuna is not here, some kind of strange way. But
which makes you wonder: is Ozuna going to be here?
Right. Oh,
that's a hell of a question.
About this.
That's a hell of a question, dude.
Well, of course, not online, but we talked about this. I'm just like, and it goes down to Ozuna, it goes down to Snit.
Yeah.
For how the Braves operate, shouldn't these guys be extended or signed already if they're going to be here? Now it's still early.
Yeah. Well, it goes down to it goes down to Anthopoulos.
Early, it can happen tomorrow. We don't know, but
Right.
I'm just saying, like
that's a good point. That's a very good point, Chris. It very well could happen tomorrow. We don't know, and we can't make assumptions. So you're 100% right. Owen Swanson says, from a Red Sox fan, Verdugo's fun and all until he starts getting mopey, and that's a good point.
That's an excellent point.
Because
we're seeing a little bit of it. Not much. We're seeing a little bit of it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? To be honest, I think Ozuna has had a great. I'm sorry. Apologies, guys. I think Verdugo has had a great impact on this team because Michael Harris raves about it. Right?
Okay.
Michael. So, and you know what? I need to ask forgiveness from Verdugo because I don't know him personally, and I got to stop just believing what I read about guys. Now, I'm not saying the guy hadn't had his challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, I don't know if he's been humbled, but he's been a model citizen with the Braves. Like
for sure.
Great impact. So
sure. He's getting rave reviews in the locker room, bro.
Yeah.
So, and like you said, T. Will, all we can go by reports that we're giving from what he did, with the Red Sox and the Yankees. Down here, we have no problem with him whatsoever.
Yeah.
So,
And then you got to think about this, too, just to add to your point about Michael Harris. I mean, they're both lefties. So they're both in the outfield. Verdugo is just a tad bit, about 5 years older than Michael Harris. So it's a lot of things that they can have in common. A lot of things they can talk about swings, just life, everything. So I can definitely see how that can be a great help for the locker room. Period. You're talking about asking for forgiveness. I got to do the same thing with Sean Murphy because I know he came in absolutely when he came back from injury, he was absolutely lights out. And you think about guys talking about Eli White, talking about the Verdugos. We got to talk about how much Sean Murphy was instrumental in helping us start to win games when he first came back. It seemed like he had a home run just about every other night.
That Toronto series he had, bro. Come on. He was Babe Ruth out there, dude. So
that's what I'm saying, man. So
he does not get cheated.
You got to give credit.
I mean, it's a great problem to have, man. Like, who should you start, Sean Murphy or Drake Baldwin? We got two elite, non-elite, two very, very serviceable catches right there, bro. So for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Sean Murphy. But I'm gonna tell you something. When that man swings, he does not get cheated. Okay, he swings from California all the way to New York. He's gonna get his money's worth. You know what I mean? It's just like he reminds me of Klesko, not in his swing path. But just in the fact that every time Klesko swung, Klesko ain't trying to hit a single. Klesko ain't trying to make. Klesko is trying to go downtown every time, and he didn't care. That's
I mean, excellent ball bat placement. You know what I'm saying? And just he does it. And you're right, T. Will. This man's going up there to actually knock that ball out. He's not going out there to hit, blooper here or single here. This man is raking. You know what I mean? So I totally get it.
We got to do some house cleaning. Chris says Eli can play all 3 outfield spots. That's a good point.
Yep.
You can.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Tight in the booty with.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man.
Hey.
Oh goodness.
Hey man, that's an old C-Dub statement. Shout out to C-Dub. Oh my goodness. Tight booty syndrome. All right. That has to happen to save the knee.
Yeah, talking about Ronald.
Yeah, Chris says it's an act. Remember, he was hot in rehab, but slow out the gate coming back.
So
What's up?
no, I'm sorry, Jim. So are we under the impression, or from the narrative I'm hearing right now, is that like Chris Davis said a little bit ago, to save Ronnie from the knee, not to play him in the outfield on a regular basis? That I guess that's my question.
No, I don't think not on a regular basis. I think just to give him some rest, so every now and then, here and there. Just, it's because this is his second ACL, I mean, period. You want to protect Ronnie. The thing about Ronnie is he's so good, you have to try to protect him from himself.
Absolutely.
And Ronald Acuna is my favorite baseball player in all MLB. Yeah. And I'm even just like, bruh, come on now, Ron. Like, you Kong and everything, but come on now. Kong don't have 2 ACLs. We got to preserve you as much as we possibly can.
I feel you. I totally feel you.
Oh my God! Hold on, ATL Kool-Aid drinkers. I said play Eli White last year.
The crazy thing about it is, I'm a witness. He damn sure did say play Eli White last year.
I believe it. All right, gentlemen. There go that man again. He's at it again. What's up, Williams, Baron Davis, and 2 Chainz?
I received that. Hey, I received that. I totally received that. I received that.
Who's Chris? Who's 2 Chainz and who's Christopher?
No, Chris is 2 Chainz.
Come on, stop playing.
Chris is 2 Chainz. I'm Byron Davis. You Chris Williams.
I have to put the hair in.
Bro, Chris is 2 Chainz, bro. Come on.
Do I have to put the hair in? Y'all figure out the other two.
It damn sure ain't me, bro.
Okay.
And I know AT will. Neither one of us win. We both belong to the Ball Head Association, bro. So damn sure with us.
Y'all can figure out.
You got to figure that shit out, bro.
I'm just like, I know he's not calling me Christopher Williams. Like, I was like, wait a minute, what's it? Okay, whatever. All right, Antonio, whatever, man. I love that dude. Craig in the building. What up, Craig? Wait, is that our Craig or is that a different Craig?
That's a different Craig. That's not a different Craig, bro.
That's a different Craig.
Yeah, the good Craig. We know he sported that Pink's jersey, bro. That's a different Craig right there.
What up, Craig Johnson?
What up? Nonetheless.
ATL Kool-Aid drinkers. We need to make Strider our closer. I don't know about that, man. We need starters. Look,
I don't know about now.
If we pay pitchers, I could see that. ATL Kool-Aid drinkers. We don't want to pay pitchers. We don't want to pay pitchers. We don't want to pay anybody $250 million. So, no, we need to keep Strider right where he is because, you can find a closer. A closer is cheaper than a starter, and we don't want to pay starters. Not me, us, the Braves front office.
Right, and yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying. I feel you on that, but we gotta do something. Well, let me ask y'all right quick. Y'all think Iggy is a legit closer?
He is. I just think he might be getting old.
Y'all feel that?
He's been getting rocked lately. I ain't gonna lie. I think what his ERA is like 5 or something.
Yes.
Yes. Guys, Father Time is undefeated. And look, as we evolve, we have to figure stuff out, right? Your fastball is not going to stay 97. So
absolutely, I feel you on that. No, of course, yeah.
You got to figure out how to get guys, and he's having to figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm more so. I would say I am prone to believe the back of a guy's baseball card. Tells me otherwise. So I think he'll figure it out. That could be wishful thinking, but I think he'll figure it out. King Richie, I got a question for the panel. I know this Braves talk, but how y'all feel about Zach Robinson's second-year offense?
Top 10.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, guys, we can pivot.
We can transition.
Top 10 for sure.
So, guys, there's an article, right? And if you want, there's the link. Let me see if I can copy the link. It won't let me copy the link. Gosh darn it. Didn't mean to do that. It won't let me copy the link. It's if you go to Google, you can see it. Just Google Atlanta Falcons. It's under bolavip.com. But essentially, they are suggesting that there is already a deal in place with Kirk Cousins going to the Steelers. Now, I know nothing about this website. I know
Mhm.
nothing about how valid their information is. What I do know is I heard this rumor a month ago. So it
Mhm.
has legs because I heard it from a totally different person who is plugged in, who said the Falcons already have a deal with the Steelers
Mhm.
and it was a month ago. So this guy just whoever this bowl of VIP is, Michael Angel Fernandez Castro just didn't make it up. Okay, but
Mhm.
let me ask you guys this question: if this is true, how are you feeling about this? And let's start with you, Chris. If this is true, right?
Mhm.
If it's finally freedom, we're free. How are you feeling about this trade?
All right. So a few things to unpack with this. I mean, I don't know who Bolo VIP is as well. But at the same time, I will admit this is something that has been kind of like we've been chatting about this in the Falcons community. What
Mm-hmm.
if Aaron Rodgers decides, hey man, I'm gonna sit this one out?
Mm-hmm.
Then of course the Steelers would then have to pivot. So in
Mm-hmm.
order to in good business is already covering your behind anyway. So I'm not surprised about the report. Honestly, I think that that is true. I think that there is something in place. Definitely,
Mm-hmm.
1000% believe that it's a deal in place in just in case. Aaron Rodgers, some bails on the Steelers. So
Mm-hmm.
so check that box. How would I feel about it? As long as it's something that's going to be in favor toward the Falcons to help us in our immediate future, or at least a year down the line or so. I'm good with it. How much money are they taking on? I'm looking at the details.
Mm-hmm.
The devil's going to be in the details, or about as far as like, did we get over? Did they get over? Is it a fair trade?
Mm-hmm.
Fair swap, no swindle. What is it? So, and then you will have to start looking at it like this. As far as backups go, do you like you're really going to have to play your backups more in the preseason, because you got to figure out who's the best guy behind Michael Penix Jr. Looking like the new cast of New Jack City 2. That is crazy.
That damn
That's crazy.
Antonio.
That's
Boy,
crazy.
Hold up, hold up,
Yeah,
hold up.
yeah, yeah, and in this one, Nino has dreads. So
Hey,
oh, okay.
Antonio. Hey, you wild the fuck. You wild out last episode, man. Let's chill. Let's chill out. The last episode, man. I don't know. He was drinking that. Who was drinking on him or tequila? I don't know what he drinking on, man. Man,
God.
he almost shut us down, bro.
Oh, you talking about the
oh
Friday
boy.
night show?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking
But
about.
wearing y'all out like a coat.
Bro, he was feeling no pain, Chris. He was
No,
feeling he
none,
was feeling good.
none.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I forgot
But
about
but go. I mean, you said a lot just now, Chris, and I totally agree with you. I think it's all about the Aaron Rodgers factor. And to
that.
be honest with y'all, and I'm just looking at things from like where Aaron Rodgers wants to be and where Kirk Cousins wants to be. Kirk Cousins wants to be somewhere he can start. Aaron Rodgers wants to be somewhere he can be productive. I think Aaron Rodgers, hot take, if you know what I'm saying, if y'all think Aaron Rodgers might be a goddamn saint.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's how
Going
you
down there in that Kellen Moore offense, you know what I'm saying? He knows Kellen Moore a little bit, and going down there and be placed in there. Or that may not happen because, you know, the second part of that is a Saints might save effort and tank for Arch Manning.
they
You know what I
could.
mean? So, which is the narrative lately, like is the Saints they might just tank and go Arch Manning. So, but T Will is a great question right here, man. And when you say what you know what I'm saying, could we trade, you know what I'm saying, Kirk Cousins? Will it be, you know what I'm saying, Pittsburgh? It all depends. It's a whole perspective about Aaron Rodgers and Chris. Good point about how much that salary they're gonna pick up if they get him.
You're right. I would
And
love
for
to see.
sure, because my thing is this, bro. If y'all want, if y'all want Kirk Cousins and this whole thing about Aaron Rodgers falls apart, then if I'm Terry Fontenot was like, we'll send him to y'all because y'all damn sure need a quarterback. How much of this salary y'all gonna pick up for us?
I think that's the last talking point right there. Like I think that's the last thing that hasn't been like if there is really a deal out there, I think that's the last part that has not been ironed out yet. Because of course we got to see if it's even worth even talking about. But if he bails on them, let's say he bails on them, let's say it's June after June 1st. Let's say about June 15th, and he just says, "Hey man, I'm not gonna play." You got to get a quarterback in there ASAP because training camp right around the corner.
Absolutely,
you're gonna be really into it by then and shooting them in. And then like the next month or two over, you're in preseason, so you're gonna need a quarterback, which means you may have to take on a more of a spoonful than what you thought. You know, so of that contract as well.
And,
so it could go in Falcons' favor.
For sure, big time out of favor, bro. Because make no mistake about it, if Aaron Rodgers says no, I'm good, and I'm out, the Steelers have no starting quarterback right now. They have none. So if Kirk Cousins goes to Pittsburgh, he's starting.
Yeah, and I think it has a good chance of happening because Aaron is so aloof and mercurial at this point. Like it's all about
use
him.
words. Use words. I have no idea what the hell that is, man, dog.
Oh, mercurial.
He's strange. He's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that, dog. I appreciate that, man.
He marches to the tune of his own drum.
Right, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
He can be a little
Maverick.
controversial. You know, he's just, you know, and I think really at this point he's all about himself. And to me, I don't see a marriage between Aaron and Mike Tomlin working out. I just don't. Because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Lest we not forget, Aaron Rodgers, and I don't care what anybody says, he did push Robert Saleh last year. He pushed that man. Now, for me, as a head coach, that's a problem. That is a problem. That this thing has been building for years. We didn't just get here, right? We didn't just get here. You don't go from 150 pounds to 265 like you see. You don't do that overnight. There's years and years and years of cheeseburgers and all sorts of stuff I had no business eating. Okay, Aaron Rodgers has been an egomaniac for a long time, but it came to a head last year when he pushed the coach. Now they tried to downplay it, but y'all have eyes. I know what I saw, and my issue is I don't think Tomlin is that. I don't see that. I think Aaron will get his life changed. I think Aaron is up for a rude, and Aaron may know that too. I don't see that working. So I think there is a very real chance that, and it doesn't mean it's going to happen. All right. So if it doesn't happen, OT will. No, I'm not saying it is definitive, but it is a very real chance that this happens because I just don't see. Even if Aaron Rodgers came to the Steelers, they are the total opposite of everything that Aaron stands for. It's like me playing for the Saints. I can't see it. I just can't. I don't know. But anyway, guys, we got to move on. Hey, we got to get into some trivia right quick.
So do you think it's going to happen?
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, both of y'all. Do y'all think a two-part question. Do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to sign with the Steelers? Because at this point, nobody even knows what the fuck Aaron Rodgers is right now. He might be somewhere Ecuador. You know what I mean? So that part. But if he doesn't, do you think the Steelers will pick up Kirk Cousins? Not only that, pick up a little bit of that contract too.
I think they will.
I think they're going to have to.
I don't know about the contract because
So it's all thing involves around. So that's what tripped me out about Aaron Rodgers. This man, he is who he is, but at the same time, he's basically shifting the whole NFL lexicon by decisions or not decisions that he's not going to make. So that's crazy.
I mean, look it. I don't see it happening because honestly, I don't think Aaron wants to play. I think Aaron is at odds with himself. I'm not saying he's as bad as who's the tight end from Kansas City who just lost his Travis.
Kelsey.
I'm not saying Aaron is that bad. But Aaron, I don't feel that his heart is in it. At this point with Aaron, it's about me, I. And I just don't feel it. So,
do you think Mike Tomlin, and Aaron Rodgers can coexist in the same locker room?
I don't. But
No, not yet. For
but
sure. No, not whatsoever.
let me
I don't believe so.
if Aaron maybe 5 years ago, okay, but Aaron likes to take over organizations, and that's just not going to fly, right? If we look at last year, Aaron doesn't show up to mandatory workouts. That's a move. That's saying to Robert Saleh, this is my damn team, right?
Right.
Then we have the incident where Aaron pushes Robert Saleh. Then a week or 2 weeks later, he's fired. And this is not the first time
He pushed the hell out of him on live TV, bro.
Right. But this is not the first time Aaron has had a coach fired. So Aaron right now feels like I got all the power. That's not going to fly with Tomlin. I just don't
see it, right?
I don't see it.
Yeah. Tomlin is a leader of men. He's headstrong and he has so much equity into the Steelers franchise, something that Aaron just does not have.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just that's gonna be tough, like, because he's gonna definitely have to come in and do things the Steelers way. And does Aaron Rodgers, you know, so I know he's saying he has personal things going on. I know he's in a new relationship now, all that stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. But when it comes down to football, X's and O's, are you going to listen and do what you're told?
No, I think Aaron Rodgers.
That's a great question, bro.
I don't think he is. No, I think Aaron Rodgers is the ultimate rebel. And the worst thing you can do as a public figure is to believe your own hype. Bad things happen when nobody tells you no. Everybody in this life, everybody in it as a public figure, everybody as an influential figure, you need somebody that's going to tell you what's what. Whether that's mama, daddy, wife, brother, cousin, whoever, you need somebody in your life that's going to be like, hey, man, Aaron, you don't need to do that. You don't need to punch that coach. Prince, you don't need to wear those butt-out jeans on that album.
Oh, God.
You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You know, Al Pacino, you don't need to make Godfather 3. You don't need to do that. You don't. We all need somebody. Bad things happen when you don't have that person that keeps it real in your life. When you have a bunch of yes men and a bunch of ass kickers and a bunch of sycophants, that means ass kissers. It's bad. Somebody needs to tell you, T. Will, what the hell are you doing?
My biggest thing with that, my biggest thing we didn't need.
What the hell are you doing?
My biggest thing that going you brought up a couple movies. My biggest thing that we didn't need was House Party 4. One of the worst movies.
No, we did not. Yeah, thank you, God. Yes, agreed. Speaking of movies, let's go ahead and put some trivia. All right.
Man.
So, you know, I figure we mix it up tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll throw it out to you guys, and I'll throw it out to the panel, to the chat. And we have so much going on in this chat. Wait. Antonio says T. Will supports all the BOGO deals.
That's tough.
Oh my God. Okay, whatever. Oh man, Craig and Antonio, two of my favorite people. What was Denzel Washington's highest grossing movie? What was Denzel Washington's highest grossing movie?
Woof.
I'm gonna say Training
Deboe,
Day.
you can go first.
I'm gonna Training Day.
Training Day is not a bad guess, but no.
Okay. X.
Here's a hint. It was released within the last 10 to 12 years.
Equalizer?
No. Although close.
Equalizer 2?
No.
Okay. All right.
That's tough.
You give up?
Not Training Day. Said okay, so it's not Remember the Titans. So it's not.
He said within 10 years. So
American Gangster.
American Gangster.
Ah,
American Gangster. Yeah.
Awesome soundtrack, by the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome soundtrack, by the way.
Morgan Freeman played in what Stephen King film or films, plural?
7.
Off the top of my mind, I can think of Dreamcatcher.
That is one, and that is the least well known. That is one. There's one other that he played in, and it's going to shock you that it's a Stephen King film. And Craig just got it. Shawshank Redemption. So Shawshank.
Really?
Yeah,
Stephen King did that joint?
Yes, that was written by Stephen King. Correct. That was written by Stephen King.
Damn.
All right.
Hold on, but ain't it a book too?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Stephen King also wrote The Green Mile.
Yes. Now I did know that.
Mm.
Great movie, great book. And I think the book is actually better. I didn't even finish the book. It's so long.
It is
But honestly, you see. But for those who have read the book or those who know about the book, you see why that movie is so long. Because you see how thick that book is. My goodness. I don't even want to get into it.
It's huge, man. Finally, what Hollywood actor turned down the role of Neo in The Matrix?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Good one. Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah,
You guys were
That's
awesome.
right.
You
Oh
guys.
yeah, we kicked ass on the movie trivia
Man,
tonight.
we killed it, bro.
Yeah, you
We
did.
killed it. We killed
Hey,
it.
my bad, y'all. What y'all get your minds out the gutter sometime?
Oh my goodness.
Goodness, my
You
bad.
see who
Pause,
it is, though,
y'all.
right?
Pause,
You see who
pause.
it is. You
God.
see who it is. My brother said, "What up? What up? What up, Eric Parker? What's up, man? What's
Man,
going on?"
Man, we
LB?
trying to figure out if we gonna get carry free anytime this year. That's what
Oh
we
my
Man,
God!
it's not happening, man. It's a wrap for Carey, bro.
Why?
It's a
We're
wrap.
having a
No,
good show.
no. It's a wrap for
We
Carey.
still are.
No.
We still are having a great.
We know we have a great show, but the people asking in the chat. It's a wrap for Carey, bro. It's a
Why
wrap.
do we have to keep bringing this up? Jeez.
Because she's still blocked.
He blocked. That's why we keep bringing it up.
What? Come on, guys. Come
Come on, T. Will, you're a smart guy because he's still blocked. That's why.
Yeah. He went to I work IT. I know it, but you can't unblock somebody on StreamYard, bro.
And that is so ironic. That's so funny, bro.
You know what?
We're coming into a month, bro.
Oh my God, Deboe, we work in the same industry. Jeez. Oh my God.
I told you, bro. If you need me to come to your crib, I'll do it for you.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Right there. BLB. Free carry. Why you got to start stuff on my show, Eric? Why? Eric, if our dad was
Free
alive,
carry, man. Free
I swear
carry.
I would tell him on you.
Free carry,
It's
man.
not cool, Eric. It's not cool at all. You're supposed to have my back. Anyway, I'm just kidding, Eric. I know you got my back. Let's talk about these Hawks. You traitors. You two traitors.
No. There's no trade there. Hey, no. We're just speaking what we. Carey did nothing to. Carey brought life to the conversation and everything. You was like, if the hell with this, I'm gonna block her.
Oh God. I didn't even mean to do it. Oh my God. I feel like I have a Scarlet A on my chest every time, or Scarlet C for Carey every time y'all bring it up. Jeez. All right, Chris. Hawks got draft picks 13 and 22.
Yeah.
My brother's so stupid.
Come on, bro. That's crazy. That's
Hey, big time facts, Eric. Eric, big time facts, bro. For sure.
The thing about it is, only y'all two can have that conversation. That between y'all two for real. Boy, listen.
I did not expect that.
Boy.
Oh, that damn Eric Parker, boy. Oh my God. What the hell are we talking about? All right, Chris. And then Chris had to step away.
My bad. I had to lay my head down.
Yeah,
I remember how they used to say, lay your head down. Lay my head down.
I'm sorry.
It's just crazy, bro. You can't unblock it. It's all to the G, though, man. Like I said, that's in your conscience, dude.
Guys, yeah, all right.
Let's keep it moving. It's about the Hawks.
Can we?
They hit the hell with Carey. The hell with Carey. It's about the Hawks.
Say that. I did not say the hell with.
That's what you're saying. Hey, T was like, oh, easy. Well, let's go to the Hawks. No, we went about this whole Carey thing.
Oh my God. It's almost like I probably should have a show and unblock her during the show and screenshot it.
It'd be excellent live. It'd be excellent live, bro.
I think so.
It'd be
I
excellent.
think I'll try and do.
Gain you some subs too.
Yeah.
But I don't want y'all to see my information. I don't want y'all to see that. Greg says these three looking like a before and after picture of buying a chia bed. Damn. Before, so wait, before
So,
and after?
so I'm guessing like y'all are the before, and I'm supposing I'm the after. I
I
don't know.
guess so.
I have no
I
idea,
guess
bro.
so. I don't know. Dang.
Or I can take.
Thinking
Bro.
about
I have no idea where
Loki.
Craig meant, but with that, bro, I don't know.
You've never seen the chia pets?
Yeah,
Chia.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Now, unless you talking about my beard, where shit grew out of nowhere and shit. I don't know, bro. I have no clue what the hell. I don't know, bro. Craig, man,
Well, we're
man,
both, aerodynamics, so I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. All
man,
right,
Craig on that hand right now, dog.
Deboe, I'm sorry. Chris,
What's good, fam?
is there an impact player in the draft that you see? Give me at least one or two draft picks.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. For me, I have been looking at guys 6'10" and up. Don't get me wrong. I've been looking at some guards too. You know, what I'm saying like the one, but only if they've been named. Like Walter Clayton Jr. I do like him. He's a shot maker. We do need shooting. So, I know Jason Richardson has been linked to us. That's Jason Richardson's son. But for me, I'm looking at a center. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's a couple of centers out there. Now, I'm not looking at the guys who are like constantly projected in the top 10. They're probably going to go in there. But around what we're looking at, man, I like Hassan Yang. I know he's kind of a project. He has to work on some more things, but he can be Yao Ming mixed with Jokic in a couple of years, depending on how hard he works.
I'd take that. I would totally take that.
Yeah, man, I like him a lot. What is Max Reynard, another 7'1" guy who can shoot. You know what I'm saying, has the ability to move his feet. But somebody who really can move their feet. They're only like 18, 19 years old, and he's raw, but he can honestly like guard the perimeter a little bit and smaller players.
Wait a minute. We have a message from Carrie, and you know what? It's from the YouTube.
Hey, look at God. Look at God. Hey, look, hey, y'all. Hey, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Falcons fans, hope everyone is doing well. Commenting from A1's channel
because snap! Hey.
Ain't no
T Will. T Will. This got shit to do with you. She go A1 channel, bro.
Come on the A1 channel.
Bro, she gotta go to the A1 Forever Sports channel, dog. Damn. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Carrie for showing love. She was like, I'm gonna get through one way or other. T Will, he blocking me, but I'm gonna get through this. And she went through A1, and she went A1 Forever Sports, bro.
Hey, man.
Come on. Hey, Carrie, you come on through. You come on through, Carrie.
Come on to the channel that doesn't block anybody.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, Carrie, you come to that free channel who loves you, goddamn. And Chris Tipmore will never block you. Hey, Carrie, welcome home. Welcome home.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta do something really crazy.
I cannot believe y'all. I cannot believe y'all right now.
Hey, Chris. See what he about to say. Back to the Hawks. No. We're not going back to the Hawks.
I'm not. Look at Eric. Eric says T. Will is center. His block game is.
Oh
great.
hell yeah, man! He got a Matumbo block game.
Yeah,
hey, that's your nickname, man, Matumbo. T. Will named Matumbo, dog.
T. Will Scott report.
For real, Matumbo, fool.
10 blocks.
Hey, whenever T. Will do a show, he start doing this. No. No.
Oh boy,
block game crazy, bro.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, this is a celebration, man. Carrie's back in the building. She made it happen. And shout out to A1 Forever Sports, Chris Stipmore, for allowing it to happen. To graciously bring her into the podcast, which Steve will refuse to do.
She pull up, man. She pull up anytime. But it's crazy because but back to the questions. Like I said, I've mentioned Hassan Yang. I've mentioned Max Reynard. Who else I like? I like the guy that I was talking about was Joan Behringer, and
where's he from?
I think it's he's a French kid. Well, not necessarily like French, but
Mhm.
he plays overseas.
Mhm.
And the name of his country right now, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it right now, but I because I don't want to butcher the country, but I will have
Right.
that for you. But it definitely Joan is 18, about 18, 19. But he can do a lot of things. Again, he can guard the perimeter. He actually decent perimeter defense. He can block shots. He can score on the inside, and he has a little shot to him too. So he is another project possibly. But that guy, you can bring him in and link him with Trae Young. I can imagine the pick and roll with them because he can move his feet. But again, he is young. He's still growing. Do you want to like insert him in, day one? I don't necessarily think so. I think the second guy that I said, maybe Max Raynard, you can possibly do that with him.
Mhm.
Derek Queen is interesting as well. I know he's 6'10".
Yeah.
We were linked to Derek Queen at 13, but that was the first time I seen that him going to the Hawks because Derek Queen in every mock, including a mock that I just seen today, he is gone before 13. Even today in the mock that I seen, he's gone at 12.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the chances of us getting, Derek Queen is kind of iffy. I mean, if he's there, then hey, why not? But again, guys that I'm looking at, even Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf is kind of like break my emergency glass. I mean, he has some intangibles as far as like being able to drive a little bit. He added a dribble drive, pull up, and a step back to his game. You know what I'm saying? To be a big man. So I mean, but he's just a guy that I would break the emergency glass with if like a lot of other guys are gone. I even like Asad Noel, the kid from Georgia. I like him as well. He can shoot the ball a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie, his 3-point percentage is it's not like that. His 3-point shot is not like that at all. So as far as like spacing the floor like Quinn Snyder likes, that would be a concern. But there are guys. I'm just looking at all centers, and they all can do different things. Some things similar, and I just want them to get like the best big man. If even if they went big man 13 and 22, I'm not mad. I'm not. But
All
it
right.
is. But they is going off in the chat with you right
Bro,
now.
I'm looking at it right now,
My
bro.
Lord.
AT, well, they gonna end on you, dog.
My
That's what they should,
Lord.
goddamn.
Even
That's what they
George,
should. That's what
Jordan
they should, T
came out
Will.
of nowhere with the T-Will blocks per stream starts to content with Wilt Chamberlain blocks per game. And on that, I got to walk off.
Bruh. Bruh.
George, you're supposed to be a friend, damn it.
I told y'all last week, man. I told y'all last week. I'm Deboe Vibes. I'm here for y'all. I'm a strong arm of YouTube streams. If T Will blocks you, come to me. Come to me, and I'll take care of it. I'm a strong arm. I'll get the money that you deserve. I'm Deboe Vibes, and I approve this message right here. Cause being blocked by T Will won't work for me.
Boy, what my man name is, the one who they be talking about all the time on the radio, and he be like, "Oh yeah, he got me $130,000 or whatever his
I'm
name is."
Motley, goddamn Motley. I'm Motley right now. I'm Motley Associates, bro. That's me.
Well, in
I'm
that case,
Debo Associates.
in
That's
that
me.
case, I'm Jay Sanders. In
There
that
you
case,
go.
I am
Yeah.
Jay.
What's up, Jay? Yeah, Jason. He another one. Yeah.
Morgan and Morgan for the people. Morgan and Morgan.
Oh no, you might be for the people, but Jay obviously ain't for the carry. All right, that's
Oh,
my
You're
only
not.
one. I'm done.
You're not. So so Carrie's not a person, huh? T Will.
That was it.
Carrie is my friend.
I'm done.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, I never want to be your friend, then, dude.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I never want to be your friend.
You are my friend, Debo.
Oh, shit. Oh, y'all. Hey, this is my last episode. He about to block me, y'all. He about to block me. So.
Oh shoot! Oh my God! All right, guys, we got Army trivia before we get out of here. Wait, what did George say? George says Corinthians 2:7, "Thou shalt be blocked into eternity."
Hey, that's some Old Testament stuff right there, dog.
Oh, wow.
T Will shall block. But hey, that's one of the things on tablet.
Now, George,
Thou shalt be blocked by T Will.
Jordan, you supposed to be I'm so disappointed right now.
Bro, bro, Carrie still blocked. She tried it out and everything just to try to see if a message was gonna pop up.
Oh my goodness!
I thought I'm sorry, Carrie, it's blocked.
Eric says friends don't block friends. and
And
drive.
drive through. Bruh.
The chat has completely taken over the show.
They the chat took over, bro. We just read comments.
Oh my goodness.
They just had me carry back, bro. She made a way out of no way. That's what she just did, bro.
This train will get back on the tracks as soon as Carrie is unblocked.
Oh my goodness.
That ain't gonna happen.
Bro, I've been trying to go to this block list, but I don't have a block list, right? So anyway, whatever, man. I'm working on this tonight. I will not stop I will not rest until I make right whatever I did. So anyway,
that sounded good.
I was wondering who was blocking my car from pulling out of the driveway. Turns out it was T-Will. Oh my goodness. RB trivia. Hey guys, Tigger's name, is it Tigger or Tiger?
You asking a question, you know the dude's name?
It's hip hop, man. It's young day, modern day hip hop. Tiger's name is short for what? You guys know?
I'm about a 90s dude. I'm a 90s mother. All these questions, I couldn't. Man, Chris probably say more than I could, dog.
I don't know. I don't listen to Tiger. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna guess at it though. I'm gonna give you a guess.
All right, what you got?
Tigress or something. I don't know.
No, it's Thank You God Always. It's an acronym for Thank You God Always.
I would have never, ever.
With those lyrics, okay.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would have never guessed that.
Carrie says Tiger short for Tiger Block. Oh,
damn.
Wow. Oh wow.
Oh no, that's 21 Carrie right there.
Oh my goodness. She's back, y'all. She's back. 21 Carrie is back. All right.
Oh god.
Tremaine Songs is the real name of Trey Songz.
False. Totally false.
That is false. His real name is Tremaine Aldon Neverson.
Right.
Yeah, I go by Trey Songz as well. All right, last question. What Michael Jackson album is the second best-selling album ever? In the history of ever. And Jordan just answered it. Thriller.
Oh, okay.
Best album ever, no misses, all hits. Love it.
What's the second one then?
I can't disagree.
You mean the first one? I don't know the first one. I don't know. No. When they say it's the second one, it's the second best selling album ever. The first one, either something by the Beatles or
no. It said what? It said no. The question says what Michael Jackson album is the second best album selling? Oh, okay, I got you. Thriller. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Thriller.
Absolutely, no doubt. What's your favorite song on Thriller?
You said what?
What's your favorite song on Thriller?
You know what? Because of the video, I'm going Thriller. Now, before the video, it was Beat It. But after the video, it was unanimous.
Bro, hey, Thriller, best video of all time.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Bro, it used to come up. So, guys, this was back before the internet. They would play Thriller every hour, and me and my friends sat down the first night it came. We must have watched that thing 8 hours in a row. Like that.
For sure.
It was that way all over. I'm sure Deboe, the experience was the same for you. It was great. So yeah. Well, all right, guys, this was fun. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I have to go block some more people. Just kidding, Jerry.
You already do, yeah. For sure. We know. Yeah, you ain't gotta apologize for something you already done.
I'm just kidding. I gotta go make the world safe for wireless customers. I gotta get out of here. So, Chris, tell these folks where they can find you.
Hey man, you can find me at A1 Forever Sports, and hopefully I'll find all you because none of you are blocked. And
that part, man.
That's where positive energy always creates elevation, and I am positive that Carrie is still blocked.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Why? I just don't know why. I just want to know is why.
But you also can catch me. You can catch me on Twitter, man, or X.
Blocker, Smitty. I was trying to block an idiot in the chat who was screaming obscenities, and I clicked on Carrie instead of him. And ever since then, I've been catching hell from these two and my brother, who should be the most loyal because I'm with them all the time. and Jordan.
Well, Eric Parker's a smart man. He's not gonna sit here and support what you did.
I'm so surprised. I'm with you guys like every day. I talk to you guys just about every day in some capacity or another. You guys know I didn't mean to do that. And here we go. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Whatever.
I don't know, man. I just don't know if this at this point if you're just using Kerry for content or what.
I think it's what it is. That's what it sounds like to you. Hey, Chris, I think that this whole blocking Kerry thing, he's using as content for his channel, bro. Bring more people in, bro. That's an excellent point. That's a good ass point, bro.
It's a conspiracy. We're gonna turn it to who really blocked Kerry. Was it T. Will? Was it somebody else?
No,
it was you. Clearly, it was you.
I'm just saying.
Who was going to believe? Clearly, it was you.
Oh boy.
Whatever. Deboe, tell these folks where they can find you.
For sure, man. Deboe Vibez on YouTube. The real Deboe Vibez on Instagram. Deboe Vibez on TikTok. Deboe Vibez on X. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of food things. The NFL is coming upon us in a couple of months. We got training camp. And I will be there along with my brothers right here, man. And I'm going to switch over to more sports-oriented things, particularly with our Falcons, man. But for right now, your boy, this whole summer, man, look for food videos, man. So check me out.
Oh, my goodness. Guys, everybody in the chat, and Kerry, you know I love you. So first and foremost, I apologize for this ordeal. I am trying to get it worked out. But, Kerry, you know you my number one producer in the world. You know how I feel about you. You know we down like 4 flat. So I apologize for this whole
words are nothing without execution.
Oh my God, Jesus, this guy. Anyway, I apologize, Kerry. To those of you in the chat and Kerry, thank you for going on Chris's channel. Chris, thank you for giving Kerry access to come into the show. Jordan, you are killing me.
Jordan going in, boy.
Oh my goodness. And Eric as well, but I expect that from Eric. Anyway, everyone in the chat who joined us, thank you so much for joining us. You could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to spend your time with us. We appreciate you. We thank you. We couldn't do this without you. I want to thank God because I would not be here without him. Thank you for waking me up this morning, Lord, and thank you for all that you do and giving me this show. And last but not least, I got to thank Mr. Jack Spade. I got to thank Mr. Eric Parker. I got to thank my co-host and friend, Mr. Deboe Vibez, my co-host and friend, Chris A1 from Day One, my co-host and friend, Jordan, my co-host and friend, Kerry, I'm sorry. And last but not least, my co-host and friend, Scott Karasik. He just reminded me I was mispronouncing his name. So it's Karasik like Jurassic. There you go. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day. We'll see you Thursday. And
better be careful, Scott, about correcting T. Will about your name.
He'll block you, bro. if not already, it's already in the works, bro. Already in the works, bro. We will never see Scott again, bro.
I'm watching this, Scott. I'm looking out for you, my boy.
Oh my God! Good night.
Oh.
Oh wow!